Hello, my name is Joshua Washington, and welcome to my TED Talk. Gaming. What is gaming? Gaming is something that you can make whatever your imagination comes to. It can be action adventure, fighting, role playing, shooting, military, whatever you can think of. As a whole, gaming has evolved throughout the years from the 80s to the present until now. And it can bring it into whatever type of audience, from everybody to mature. As I said, gaming has evolved and matured, and also bringing all types of audiences, especially LGBTQ, and also bringing in a female audience. Because as of before, it has been a male-dominant audience for a very long time, especially in the 90s and the 2000s. But let's talk about diversity. When I talk about diversity in gaming, I talk about how cultures, genders, and that's the same for LGBTQ, especially within the gaming studios. Within the gaming studios, you have people that are in there making the video games, that are in there to give us the games that we have today, that are in there in that type of environments that give us the games that we have today. And they really don't care who you are and what you bring to the table. They just like the way your experience is. And now, don't take it wrong. There's some issues with genders, because there has been something that happened, I guess, a few months ago. But it has been better. There has been women, especially with streaming, that have been more open to gaming, that have been playing games on platforms like Hitbox and Twitch, that been playing more games, especially as in games like Call of Duty, Mortal Kombat, Tekken, and Street Fighter, and Dragon Ball Z, and just being more open to playing games. And gaming has been more cultural. It's been cultural, but it's been more open to the public. When I say open to the public, we have a thing called esports. Esports is a thing where it's kind of like a sport, where we have teams for certain games, for sports games and fighting games and shooting games. Sports games like Madden, football games like Madden, basketball games like 2K. 2Ks, that's what we call it, 2K24, 25 coming up. And that's like competitions, sports gaming competitions, shooting game competitions. Everybody know what Call of Duty is. Fight games, everybody know what Mortal Kombat is. So we have that more coming up, more stuff like that. And I love that over the years, that's been more open up, more people be knowing about it, so on and so forth. And we have gaming conferences. Unfortunately, one that I've been wanting to go to for a while now, it was called E3. It was around for a very long time, since the 90s. It was really one of the biggest gaming conferences for a very long time in LA, in Los Angeles. Unfortunately, COVID kind of messed up everything, so they have to shut down, unfortunately. But that was one of the biggest ones. As I say with all that, gaming, when I talk about gaming as an industry, gaming brings in a lot of people, black, white, Mexican, Indian, any cultural, ethnicity, sexual orientation, gender. It brings everybody together, especially with online. It makes friends, bring everybody together. And when I love that people see gaming as not a negative thing, because the news outlet would like to bring in how gaming is something that somehow messes with the brain. How do you think the brain messes with gaming and leads to violence? That's somebody that just has a bad mental state. That's not gaming. That's just somebody that has a bad mental state. You can't blame gaming with somebody that does violence. They don't connect at all. Gaming is something that is an out of reality thing that everybody likes to do, that a lot of people like to do, especially for me. A game that I've been playing a lot is called Fallout 4. It's been something I've been liking to do. Very fictional. It's more like a what if thing happening. A shirt I'm wearing is a fictional thing. Mario World, fictional character named Waluigi. Everybody knows what Mario is. Who doesn't? Nintendo. Who doesn't know who Nintendo is? Obvious things. Let me see. It's about like marketing. They try to make it feel like it is more open to everybody, so you won't feel left out. Nobody should feel left out in gaming. Just play the game. For PlayStation, Sony, Microsoft or Xbox, Nintendo, or your personal computer, PC, which is probably the best platform to play in. As I end my TED Talk, give gaming a shot if you've never played games before. I promise you it's not the end of the world. This is Joshua Washington. Thank you for joining my TED Talk.